Number one Duet Night Abyss shill myself is here to review and fact check Mr. Empton. No, I'm kidding. Duet Night Abyss is currently unplayable. Day 2 thoughts. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I played a little bit more today. Co-op is unplayable. Let me rephrase that. Hyperbolic language. Co-op freezes consistently over and over again. It's honestly kind of crazy. It's kind of wild at how much problems it has. I'm having problems in normal missions right now. Genuinely, the optimization is poor. Now, with that being said, I am 1,000,000% still going to play the game. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that they fix it. I think part of it, I've been trying to chalk it up to my computer, but it's getting to the point where like it's happened to so many people and it is me. It's like, maybe it's not my computer. But yeah, I want to see what MTash has to say. I know people were not happy with his previous review. I honestly didn't watch it. So we're just going into this one blind. So let's see what it is. I hope it gets better. I agree. I hope it gets better too.
The current state of this game is unplayable, at least for me on my server.
Okay.
It is constantly buffering. The servers are really, really struggling right now. So I can play for like a couple seconds and then it buffers and it buffers.
That's bad. That's bad. like there's just no other way to, like, that's rough. Like that is rough. I've not experienced that. I have experienced buffering, but people in my comments section have experienced something similar to this or just continuous black screens. It's wild how these problems are vastly different for a lot of other people. And again, I like the game, and I'm gonna cover it. We're gonna do more guides and stuff, but this is something they need to address. Absolutely, whether you like MTash, you don't like MTash, this is not a good launching pad for a game. It's not.
I wanted to give you another updated thoughts so far. It's hard to be positive when, you know, there seems to be some quality issues or just some server issues. I know lots of games launch with server issues, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
But I have put in quite a bit more time now today, another like 3 hours, and I've started to work with some of the systems. And I think I can just confidently say it feels like I'm just playing Anime versus Ascendant or Warframe. So with my character,
I don't know if that's intrinsically bad. I feel like that's literally what it's kind of there for, but I'm gonna let him cook. I don't know.
I've got my demon wedges, and I'm working on maxing out the demon wedges that are available.
Okay.
I don't know if I make the video because the servers are there. This is my base attack. This one increases my skill range so that my area of effect is larger. This one down here, once it loads, this one gives me a little bit more mana or sanity, whatever, and it also gives me more efficiency, so it's cheaper to cast my skills.
This is
and so the same thing is going with the weapons. We've got crit rate, we've got crit damage, but the one thing I will say is
Bro, this shit won't stop buffering for him. Holy fuck. Oh my god, bro. It really does feel like Warframe. Look at the weapons and books, 1-to-1 copy of Warframes. See, but like, I don't think that's a bad thing, though. Look, I personally would never play Warframe. It's a game that I just couldn't get into. I'm enjoying this one. I'm enjoying this version. Feels like a little bit more of a dumbed down, simplified version. It's lacking. I think Warframe has 4 skills. You have 3 in this game. Like, I don't think that's bad. I don't think this is a bad thing, right? But I think he's just trying to show off his gear and stuff. And I want to give him some, you know.
Weapon got a really cool, really cool one that like changes the attack. So I'm gonna just take this off.
Yeah, the whole point was
attack normally with this spear, it's got this kind of slashing vibe. This is what the weapon looks like. But if I equip this other demon wedge,
it changes that,
and it's quite expensive to use. It will allow me to kind of do these thrusting attacks.
Correct.
And it has like a AoE, way more AoE.
Fire.
It hits way harder.
Dick. Absolutely.
And, you know, this is cool. So this definitely changes up the weapon, and there's going to be ones for different guns and different weapons. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I also have started working towards forging more kind of endgame stuff. I'm working right now on forging this weapon, but I need a lot of materials to do that. Okay. But the reason I wanted to get this weapon is it's kind of like the signature one. It gives more skill range so that I can have more area of
bigger
effect.
AoE. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
On my little jellyfish. And, you know, the weapons are cool. I want this weapon because I want more area of effect. And, like, that vibe is there.
Yo, bro, you can't make this up. That's fucking insane. This shit is actually fucking crazy. Like the buffering is wild.
Just like it was
What
in
up,
First
Gog?
Descendant,
What up, bro? What up, baby?
just like it is in Warframe.
What's good, boys?
There's weapons that I'm like, oh, that's
what, guys.
sounds powerful. I want to chase that.
Yeah.
But I'm still yet to have that feeling of like, I need it to progress. I need it to do anything.
Okay.
You know, everything just dies instantly in one hit. And
he's right. He's right. I've been playing the game now for roughly, I don't know, 6 hours yesterday. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours today. My supports are completely not built. They have regular things on them. There has been no sense of urgency. I did the roguelite mode. There's been nothing really there. The only time I actually died was when I got really overconfident when it's like a level 60 or 70 dungeon at level 40. But I will say, I'm the type of person, because I know MTash kind of complained about the Stellasora as well. When you don't feel a level of difficulty in the first like couple hours, 3, 4, I think that's fine. Like, you know, when you play World of Warcraft, the first 10, 15 hours of retail WoW is literally dog shit easy. I didn't die ever. Or if I did, I probably died once because I went to a dungeon that I wasn't supposed to be in. Then it ramps up, right? It ramps up progressively. He's been in here for 9. I've been in here for 6 plus 3. So 9, 8.5. There is no challenge. There has been no challenge. To start to struggle in Warframe, you need to be like 30 minutes into the waves in the end game from what I remember. Yeah, that's a little crazy. I do think that the difficulty discrepancy should be adjusted. Like, there's nothing really about this that's screaming, I need to build, I need to really do anything, you know? So does it feel like the first hour is a Honkai Impact? I don't really remember HI3 because nobody plays that game. It's been a minute. But I definitely wish there was something more difficult. Or even if, like, farming the secret letters and stuff. Obviously, you don't want them to be 20 minutes long. Like, you know, 4-minute runs, like 3-minute runs, like they're just easy. I mean, in co-op, they're probably faster, but they're also the game's lagging like crazy that I could barely play in co-op. But yeah.
And now that I have invested more into my character, now that I'm starting to get these demon wedges for my weapons and I'm starting to upgrade these things, well, now they're just dying easier. Like, it's literally like one bullet is going into some of these enemies and they're dying. So, and I'm not even fully upgraded on my character, on my weapons, yada, yada, yada. I'm still barely pushing through the story, but the one thing I will say is, the yapping. It's just like a traditional anime gacha game. There's so much story. I just went on a date with a character and took her photo, and it's like, that is not, you know, for people that play these games, I don't think that this is the target market kind of thing.
The problem with this is that this was developed as a gacha game for a long period of time, so the first half of the story is dog shit. The second half of the story, I don't want to spoil it for anyone in chat, and I don't want to spoil it for you if you're watching on YouTube. The second half of the story, I know what happens at the end and shit. They do something that most gacha games don't do. It seems like they kind of said, dude, we fucked up in this first half. We're going to go balls to the wall for the second half. And then the 1.1 areas and the visuals and how it looks and the feel and ambiance is going to be completely different. I think this is a point that's like kind of fucking, it is what it is. Just skip the fucking dialogue. Skip this part. Like, I'm not saying he's wrong, but like, we have to then see, I got DC'd. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got DC'd while MTash is buffering. I would think it would be fair to be critical of this once 1.1 comes out. I think once 1.1 comes out and further portions of the game happen and we see, oh my god, it's just the same basic bullshit gacha storytelling shit, which again, the ending isn't, then I get that. Right now, to me, personally, this is a non-issue. I don't fucking care. I'm just zooming through it, you know? It's nice to skip on, absolutely.
And the target market that plays yappy anime-type games, I don't know if they want to grind endless...
There's like a skip button, Jay. If you hold down spacebar, you could skip shit. You skip a lot of it, like almost all of it.
And do the same mission 50 times to get the weapon upgrade. I don't know if that market gels.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, is he talking about the weapon upgrade? Is he talking about the story? Wait, what?
And the target market that plays yappy anime type games, I don't know if they want
Oh,
to
okay, got you.
grind endlessly and do the same mission 50 times.
They don't.
To
No, they
get
don't.
the weapon upgrade.
No, they don't. He's right. That's why I said yesterday when I spoke to Smack and I spoke to everyone else, I spoke to you guys, chat. This game is going to excel if Warframe people like it. They made the changes to the monetization because I think they had the foresight to see that this is not going to be a traditional gacha game. They're going down the route of pushing out of the gacha sphere, but having some sort of gacha monetization through the skins to make some more money. I think he hit the nail on the head on that. I think he is right. The normal gacha, bro, people are fucking comparing it to Wuthering Waves against Genshin Impact. Like, Wuthering Waves might be better. It's like, all right, bro. And it's different, right? He's talking about people playing gacha story versus Warframe audience who wants to grind. Exactly. No. Yeah, and vice versa. So I understand that. I think he's right. I think he's right on that. I do.
Don't know if that market
I think he's right.
gels. But it does feel like an anime Warframe, anime First Ascendant. I'm seeing the weapons, I'm seeing the upgrades, I'm all that different stuff. But
so that's fine though.
The more I have played, the more it has confirmed in my brain it is just an unpolished game. And if they don't fix the servers, I'm never playing again. I'm personally going to take a break. And if they fix these servers, I will put more effort in. But at the current state of the game, the current stuff that I'm experiencing, I don't want to play anymore. And they might make this game a lot better in the future, but I can already tell, I just don't think that this one is like worth my time. I don't have a sense of like wanting to continue. I don't have a sense of wanting to power up because I don't know. I've watched some other people fight the bosses, and
like
I'm not even at the bosses yet.
He's buffering like
but
crazy.
I've watched other people like it looks so boring and easy, and like they don't look like a threat. So I don't know. I'm not sold on this one right now. But the one thing I will say is Warframe, when it dropped, was terrible. Warframe was a really bad game. The first Descendant, I think, had massive issues as well. There were
You just ain't feeling it? Yeah, I mean, listen, again, I think the criticisms of the servers not working is fair. I think the game taking a while to become somewhat competitive or somewhat, like, challenging, I think that's fair as well. The criticism of it's just anime Warframe is just a little silly because that's the whole fucking point of it. I mean, we knew that from the jump. It was anime Warframe with gacha. I think he should take a break. I think the way I see it is they envisioned a game where it would mainly be around gacha mechanics, and gacha inherently changes the way you play a video game. Chaos Zero Nightmare has stamina systems. Wuthering Waves has stamina systems. Genshin Impact has stamina, etc., etc. And they realized they had to hard pivot. And so by their hard pivot, they said, okay, 1.0 is pretty much done at this point. Let's just fucking put the resources into the subsequent patches. So, to me, if the subsequent patches, they fix the servers, they fix the co-op, because that shit is fucking unplayable. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit's rough. It just keeps fucking freezing. It's not fun to play in there. Although you're supposed to, because apparently you get better drops. If they were to fix that and see how 1.1 goes, I mean, like, I think it's fine. I don't think the game is doomed. I don't think it's gonna fucking die. I think it's, some people like it, and that's all right. And then some people don't. It is what it is, That's a crazy comment. By the way, it's beginning to sound like hopium, like Black Beacon. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's just like the craziest shit I've ever heard. Black Beacon is such a different situation. It's not even funny. I think Techie said it's going to fall off in 2 weeks. I mean, listen, if they don't get these servers together, it might, right? But again, Zelly, I appreciate you. Thank you for the resub, Stinky. It is tiring having games launch in like not perfect states or not like really full complete states. But I think this is the realm that we live in of gaming in 2025, and especially where they had to change their complete design philosophy. And I think they're changing their target audience right now as well. So I think it's going to have those growing pains. So it's not going to drop like a Claire Obscure or even a CZN. I know CZN has a fuck ton of issues as well, actually. So that's not a good idea to compare. But I think this is just a state of gaming, and I think this is kind of like a deeper conversation. Like, it's like, all right, you're going to give it the benefit of the doubt? No, okay, I understand that, absolutely. And if you are, dope, right?
Major polish issues. One of the main bosses of the game was named Kyle, and they all had the same shooting mechanic, terrible shooting mechanics. Like, I'm not praising those other games as like the most amazing game ever.
Kyle.
But also Warframe has, a decade, like 10, 11 years, 12 years of iteration and progression. And this game might be good. This game might be really good, but it's almost unplayable currently because of the servers, which is something they can fix. That's no problem.
Yeah.
On mobile, the graphics are terrible. They've already addressed this. They've already done
they addressed that. We put a video out on that already. Okay.
Do they have a notice? I think they did a notice somewhere about it, saying, "Hey, we know about these things. They've already patched some stuff."
Yo, he's still loading.
I think that the devs are gonna work to make this game better. I don't think that this game's like dead on arrival, but I would just rather play it in a year.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather just play it in a month. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the rush? I'm not
gonna lie. I think if people are seeing the launch and they don't like it, I think just fucking wait till 1.1 and see how it goes. I think at that point, 1.0 has been in development for such a long time. Wait for 1.1, wait for 1.2, see how that goes. If you really fucking hate it, you really don't like it, I mean, it is what it is, right? It's not going to be for you, and that's fine. Like, that's fucking fine. But I think it was the similar, that was my biggest criticism of Blue Protocol, right? I'd tell people, yo, bro, you got to wait like 2 weeks to play this game, because everything was fucking time gated. This game's a little bit different, but yeah, sometimes games just don't hit. Yeah, well, I also think it's like sometimes like, you just have to wait, let them iron out the kinks and shit and be like, you know what, it's just not for me. So yeah,
competing against anyone else. I'm not. It's not PvP, and I want to fight other people. Like I'm not in a race. It's not an MMO. There's no raids that I need to group up with other people. It's essentially a single player game. You could play multiplayer, but like, who gives it? Like, why do I care if I'm behind? I'll go play it when the game's good, and we'll vibe and we'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Right? Like I want the game to succeed. I think that's what people don't understand is like I want to enjoy the game, and I just don't think it's cooked yet. And so
okay.
I think I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna give it one more day. A good day. Once the servers are down, I'm gonna put in like 10 hours. I'm gonna be patient. I got one more day in me, Chief. I ain't done yet, baby. I ain't done yet. I'm gonna get to the bosses. I'm gonna fight the bosses, but it's not in a playable state right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and it, like, if I just go onto the screen here, like you just see, it's loading. Yeah. And so when I'm trying to make content.
Oh. What did he put on the SpongeBob cam?
I want things to flow nicely, and when things are choppy, it's really hard to take things seriously. It's really hard to take the video seriously or the game seriously. It feels like I'm playing a kind of trash product.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So,
yo, this motherfucker's crazy. Yo, he's fucking crazy. It's kind of like I'm playing a trash product.
Yo, bro, this motherfucker is funny, son. Like, look at that face. Oh my god. Oh my fucking Christ, bro. He looks like he's fucking staring into your soul. Holy, a trash fucking god, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I get that.
I'm gonna wait on it.
Yeah.
I hope that they can fix this today because I got all day, baby. I've set out my time. I want to play. But right now, I'm worried about this game
Yeah, I get
in
it.
the early impressions.
I think people had an
I
issue with what he
wonder
said.
if
It's 'cause
people are
they
going
hate
to
Untash. I
crucify
think
this
so.
game. Even me. Like, I know that I sound negative, but that's the thing is like a lot of games have one shot. They've got one chance, one opportunity. Don't let it slip away.
Oh,
And
Mom spaghetti.
my first impression is
Arms are
man,
heavy.
I think it's kind of meh. And I think
okay.
there's a lot of other people. And the problem is the devs put in so much time to fix it.
Yeah.
And they'll never try it again. They will never come back. And I'll give you a great example. Gamers.
Gamers.
Do you know this game? Let me show
What
you.
game?
Do you know this game, No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
No Man's Sky has been around since 2016.
It was the biggest
They
steaming
have
pile of
made
dog shit.
free update after free update after free update. They have added planets and ships and progression. Crap.
I can give you a hot take. I think the game's still fucking garbage. There's nothing you do. Why am I gonna go fucking farm minerals there? I'll just go play Minecraft. I ain't go front. I know the comeback is crazy. I know the comeback is crazy and people fuck with the game heavily. I just think that shit's whack as hell. Right? That's not Athoma, right? Boys, gamers.
Crafting, all sorts of stuff.
Gamers.
I have never played No Man's Sky again.
Yeah.
It's not even the same game, but I have
Nah, he wants to shoot a
never
rock.
played it again. So that is the problem.
He's on point.
Do they have time to fix it? Like when you launch in a state that isn't
Yeah, I
gripping
appreciate you,
players,
Chose.
there's just so much competition.
Appreciate my
out
go.
there.
Thank you,
There's
man.
so
Thank you,
many
brother.
things that you could fill your life and your time up with. I refuse to do it with an inferior product.
Yeah, I get
So-
that. Yeah.
That's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that makes sense. And, you know, I wanted to cover the game or like make some guides. I still could make some DPS guides. Like, I know how to make you hit harder. But again, I don't know if you need to hit harder. So it's like, I don't know
The best way to hit harder is to just get mad like Mizkif. Let me
if I
stop.
even want to go through that effort. I've already started to get the mods and I'm getting attack rate and like I'm slicing
Yeah.
and dicing. I'm destroying stuff. But like, maybe everyone is. Maybe... You know, maybe no one needs these tips. So
The game is
that's
dog
it. I'm
shit
done.
at the
Nothing
moment.
else to say. I'll talk to you guys later.
I wonder what the dislike ratio is on this. I feel like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it was a fair video. I think it was fair. Listen, games only get one chance, right? A lot of people never came back to WoWa after the initial controversy. You know, a lot of people started playing the game for the first time afterwards, but there was a lot of people who started off and was like, why would I play this ever again? You know? So let's see. I want to see what the community reaction is. Yeah, buffering is really annoying, so I'm just going to wait. Been playing the whole day today. I really wanted this game to be good. I love Warframe. They had so many people hyped. Probably going to give it a few more days and go back to CZN. I dare someone to count how many times the game was buffering in this video. I personally had no problem, and I'm playing right now, and I still have no problem. I don't know what's happening for others, but I hope they fix it soon. Back to peak. Gives me PTSD. This is very unfortunate for you, Tash, man. I've been enjoying the game so far without the issues you mentioned. Hit level 32, yada, yada, yada. Everybody knows the fashion is the real end game. Yeah. Is this the timestamp of his face? Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I think it was a fair video. I really do think it was a fair video. Genuinely, I think everyone go follow the Tash, man. Yeah, it is what it is. What can you do? I see you boys in the next one.